Have you guys ever like actually like read Nickelback lyrics?
So
yeah.
So you know that song,
them, right?
You know that song "Sex" by them. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, there's some lyrics that I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna go. I
do recall.
Here's how it said. Here's how it starts. This is "Sex" or "Sex" by Nickelback. No is a dirty word. Never gonna say it first. No, it's just the thought that never crosses my mind. Maybe in the parking lot. Better bring your friend along. Better off together than just one at a time. S is for the simple need. E is for the ecstasy. X is just to mark the spot because that's the one you really want.
Yeah.
We fly the rafters, fill the beers, and towards the seas. Ride the waves around the world, the pirates like the rains. Our beers and then we choose the journey to go. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 161 of the Good Kraken Shipwreck Show. I'm your host, Devin Stanford, aka Brevin the Dude, and I am joined by my turtle orgasm lover, Ernell Pearson, aka Ocean Try.
They say that a hero could save us, but I'm not going to stand here and wait. All right, that's what they say. Hey, Devin, do you have me on the bottom or do you have me in the top? Where do you have me in your layout?
You're top right. You're top right.
Top right. Okay, sick, dude. So this fucking guy,
my man asked, am I top or bottom?
Xander's bottom. Xander's bottom.
This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Here.
There you go. That's better. That's better. Yeah.
This piece of shit. It doesn't make turtle orgasm sounds, and that's problematic.
I agree.
That's problematic.
Do it with us, Xander.
Do it, Xander.
Meow.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
That was surprisingly good, actually.
But in all serious, in all serious, Xander. Don't do it again.
Meow.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
Do the turtle sound.
I got.
I don't think he has the balls to do it. Honestly, I don't think he has the balls.
Listen.
You know,
I agree because like, dude, like, come on.
Step the wrong way and you will perish.
He's had many a times that he could have turtle orgasmed.
The fact that you're not turtle orgasm just makes me feel like.
Are we having a soundboard off right now?
No.
Are you trying to board me off right now?
I'll soundboard you off right now.
I don't. No, we're not having a soundboard off right now because I'm just a chill guy.
He's a chill guy. Oh, see, yeah, his noise gate.
Oh, yeah, your noise gate. Yeah, you need to fix that so you can go.
Wow, love that.
Exactly.
For us.
That's why it won't.
Maybe do it away from the microphone. It
was kind of
almost. Yeah. That was trustworthy. We'll take it.
He was almost. He was almost there. But you know what I have to say to those turtles? If food is half the orgasm of sex, why not just eat food twice?
You've said this like 80 times on this podcast. But I don't think turtles are concerned about their food orgasm. You know what I mean?
Foodgasm, if you will.
Or like, well, actually, you know what? No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe turtles.
I feel like that's like one of their most important things that they care about.
Yeah, actually, not because it left my lips and I was like, maybe Devin's onto something. Maybe turtles are the ones that care.
Yeah. Dogs,
you know what I mean?
Dogs definitely care. Dogs are food motivated. You ever think about that?
Like, maybe that's why they made like TMNT, like the Ninja Turtles, like care
They
so
like
much
pizza.
about how good pizza tastes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so maybe that's
Dude, that's my new
for them. You know?
Yeah, that's my new headcanon now. They're like, Splinter, fuck that, dude.
More
they,
like
they want to eat pizza and go,
more like nothing. I was I was at Spliffer.
I was
but
wondering where you're going with that one.
That's a whole other thing. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's Monday, boys.
It is Monday. You know, I've had like, I found this sound, and ever since I found it, it's been living rent free in my head lately. It's like I just keep hearing. And like
The
I
fucking
know
sound of SpongeBob?
I know it's from SpongeBob, but I want to say, isn't that also from Ape Escape? Am I wrong? I feel like that's from Ape Escape too. Not too specifically, but like as well.
Maybe something similar.
Yeah.
Maybe something similar, like somewhere enough that like
No.
you know what I mean? Like it could be.
I saw a hardcore band one time, and they opened with that in the back before they played. They just had.
I can see it. I can
For
see
them.
it. Especially
them.
like back in the. Well, you said a hardcore band.
And this was like, and I mean like like 2 years ago, I saw that happen.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm thinking like 2012. Like if you had like a band like that was like trying to hop on the EHM movement, like Icy Stars, I could see that like leading into like a fucking.
That's
like,
not a
breakdown
hardcore
intro.
band. Icy Stars is not a hardcore band. Get out of here with that. That's like that's,
EHM, electronic hardcore music, man.
You know,
that's not
it was a
hardcore,
movement.
dude.
the singer for Icy Stars kind of
unless you live hardcore.
he kind of sounds like a turtle orgasm.
He does actually.
That's
He
true.
does. Yeah,
And, you
he's
know,
really,
like
really close to it.
This
actually.
is
It's all in the nose.
I will never forget
All in
this,
the nose.
and I don't
Mhm.
think this way, but I'll never forget this. The very first time I saw Icy Stars, I was like 15 years old. It was with Chiodos and Silverstein.
So were they?
and-
They were also like 15 years old.
And
too.
I just remember this
Well,
guy.
no, not Silverstein.
This
They were
guy.
probably about 20 at the time.
no, Icy Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, specifically.
Oh yeah.
I remember it was like Icy Stars, and then Escape the Fate, and then Chiodos, and then Silverstein. That was
So
the lineup.
literally every band at the time that had a lead vocalist, like he was squeezing his nuts so hard that he was so fucking
Yeah,
high pitched.
I
What was
remember.
this?
Sing.
Was this Ronnie or Craig Escape though?
This is Craig.
It had to be right.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and actually no, it wasn't Icy Stars. I always get them confused with the Skylit Drive as well.
Ah, yeah.
The higher
That's
pitched
fair.
one.
The
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah. And
the one that sounds
well,
like that
anyways.
as a grown man, not
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
like-
Let me
Yeah.
continue on with this. I just remember
Sure.
him him singing, and I remember this guy Cole that I went to high school with that was also at the show. We had like a group of people.
Coltrane. Yeah.
He's like a year or two older than me, and he looks over at me and he goes, as the Skylit Drive's playing, he goes, "I think I just grew ovaries listening to this vocalist." And that's what I was like. I was like, oh yeah, I do like deathcore.
You douchebags. You were probably wearing camo cargo shorts and had your arms crossed. like a bunch of
This is
tools,
back.
dude.
This is back when I was like a skater kid. Like this was like one of the first shows that I like went to.
Slim fit jeans. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I was wearing slim fit jeans and probably like a Plan B hoodie with like a backwards like DC hat or something, you know.
Plan B in your hoodie. That's fucked up.
Is it?
I mean, when you're well, I mean, maybe one could argue you're responsible.
Be prepared.
That needs to be clipped. Be prepared. That's gonna be. I'm gonna turn that into a soundbite now. I'm gonna look for that when I'm editing, and I'm gonna turn that into a soundbite.
Scar had hits in the movie, dude. I mean, like, granted, like the Lion King soundtrack was fucking phenomenal, generally speaking, but Scar's shit was gas. That whole fucking movie, dude.
absolutely.
Like, he didn't have a lot.
And then the remake butchered it.
I didn't watch the remake. I didn't watch the remake.
I didn't watch
you
the
talking,
remake
you're talking about like
either.
the
I
live
had
action,
I had to
right?
sit through it multiple times because Lydia, unfortunately, my own kin, preferred the remake over the original.
It happens, man. It's a generational thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know. I like to think that I was a better father. I need a moment.
okay.
You
All right,
fucking
for sure.
dork, dude.
For sure, dude.
Well,
For
we're
sure,
all
man.
being dorks here today because this is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 3 of the Brethren Court gather here to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. Like, be prepared. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics. You can get exclusive content like our website, merch store and stuff.
Oh,
And you can have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel, which you should especially do that, by clicking the link in our bio in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. Everywhere.
I love how I didn't even get an introduction.
All right.
Oh my god, we're not okay.
it only lasts a little bit, It
Yeah,
only
for
lasts
sure,
a little bit.
for sure.
Guys, we got some captain's orders.
Yes, we do.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Be sure to check out Ernell and DJ's episode of 20,000 Films Under the Sea. That is going to be episode 55. And they talk about what they expect to see in The Last of Us Season 2. So that is
Great
out
conversation.
on all podcast platforms as well as YouTube. Definitely check that out. Next up, we also have the newest episode of Songs from the Abyss. That's episode 8. That's right. We're 8 episodes in. We've been doing this for a little over
baby.
2 months now already.
8 sessions, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. There's like
Let's
what,
go.
13-ish hours of content? Maybe 16.
I mean, a couple episodes were over 2 hours. One was
Yeah.
3.5. So
I'd say,
it's
about
probably-
15, 16
plenty of
hours of
content
content. Yeah.
I'd argue almost 20 now. I'd argue almost
Really?
because we also have episode 0. We have episode
Mhm.
3 is 3 hours and 40 minutes. Like there's a lot of content. A lot of content, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, let's see, 145.
Here we go.
Then
Easy.
146.
The math boy has to do some math. You gotta give us the actual number.
I'm
the
gonna
real
tell
number.
I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else.
Uh-huh.
I'm not that guy. I'm not the math guy.
I'm
Okay?
actually the math
I'm not.
guy. I want to say this. Every time that you're sitting there counting on your hand, I'm just sitting there. I'm like screaming the total in my head. Like, before you even bring up your first finger, I'm screaming the total.
Say it? Why don't you
Because
say
I'm
it,
not
you
gonna interrupt
amateur?
him. I'm letting him figure it out. I'm letting him
Nah,
problem
just say
solve.
it,
I'm not
dude.
gonna
Just
be a
say it,
dick and
okay?
be like, "Hey,
I-
it's this."
I
Because if I say it,
changed it up.
you're gonna call me out on it, or no? You're gonna be like,
I will. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I will.
Because I am a math guy. I
changed
like
it up.
numbers.
See, I'm not good at math, right? I'm not good at math. I don't play a violin. I don't play the piano. All right. I'm a good driver. Okay. I flipped the script.
Okay, how not good at math are you?
He counts
12
on his
times-
hand.
12
That's-
times 12. What's 12 times 12?
144.
I think you're fine. I think you're great.
I can do basic stuff. I can get by.
Yeah, I mean,
But he
that's-
has
can- I
a
can
hard
con- I
time
can do
doing
conversational
6
math.
plus 4.
Devin, go on. Go on the captain's orders. Continue on.
That one's a trust but verify. Okay, that's trust but verify. Okay, because I have an answer. I immediately rattle out an answer, but I don't trust my own brain fully, so I have to verify it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's for
I'm just sitting over here and I'm just looking at Ernell every time he goes, "Ah." I'm just like,
Do not come.
Continue on, Devin. Continue on. What else do we have on the captain's orders? Jesus Christ.
let me look. I
Do we
just
have my intro in those captain's orders, by the way?
yeah. Yeah, we're Xander just looked at me and he just went,
I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath.
Yeah.
guys, we're also joined by Xander.
Hey, what's going
The
on, guys?
most
What a great
exquisite-
way!
The most
What a
exquisite
great way to segue
mathematician
to
of
my
GK.
quick bit here. My quick bit over here. Murphy's Monday. This was the icing on the fuck cake that was today. Thank you, Devin. So in order to really illustrate my fucking Monday, let's take it back real quick. Okay, so what happened was my daughter woke up twice last night. Twice. Okay, twice. Yes, I know. Spooky. She woke up twice last night. Okay, so I woke up late for work. Great. Fucking great. So I'm rushing to get ready for work. The button on my favorite pants apparently came off in the dryer yesterday. So there's that.
Wow,
Laugh about
Murphy's
it.
Mondays,
Laugh
man.
about it.
Yeah, Murphy's
Hey,
Mondays.
Laugh
hey.
about it.
Xander, all I
Yeah.
gotta say is
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Mhm.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
not only that, I realized I had to cancel an appointment tomorrow because I have an event tomorrow. That sucks. Listen, this is a lot of like first world problems. I get it. Murphy's Monday, in essence, is a first world problem. Okay. But yeah, no, you just that's what it is. Oh, also, I left my earbuds here, so I couldn't go to the gym after work.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked.
Okay.
Shut up, bitch!
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I love you, Xander, but that was just too
I love you.
perfect after the gym comment.
I will say though, anyone who is a fan of Severance and has watched all of Severance, I'm working on a Devour Feculence shirt. It's gonna be fun.
I need to watch season 2. I haven't watched it yet. I need
Bro.
the thing is I don't have Apple TV
Dude.
right now.
Okay. I'm sad Garrick isn't here for this, but I literally called him the moment I finished the season 2 finale. He hasn't watched a lick of Severance yet. I called him. I legit, like you can ask. I was like, dude, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I don't know what to do.
Or no.
I haven't either. Yeah, I'm fucking up. I get it.
Yeah, but
I'm caught up on like I'm starting to get caught up on everything else. But you know.
I'm caught up
Okay.
on
Well, you
solo
guys-
leveling though. Like I watch that shit
I got
Saturday.
I got 4 episodes. I got 4 episodes left.
And I just finished 1,000-Year Blood War because I realized there was 3 episodes I didn't watch yet for Bleach.
oh yeah,
And then I'm also caught. I've finished Invincible. I watched that shit as it was released, and there's a new episode of Reacher this week, and I think it's the finale. Of
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
the
I'm caught up
final
on
episode
that,
of Reacher
too.
is coming up.
it should be
I'm
because the
sad.
build up on everything makes sense. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm so sad because like we got Severance that closed up, Reacher's about to finish up, and then we got Daredevil that's going to be wrapping up.
well,
in a
we're
few
getting
weeks.
2 episodes per week now. I think is what they're doing. 2 episodes per week.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Speaking of that last
Holy
episode,
shit, dude.
go get
Last episode's on the 15th, by the way.
Yeah,
The
so I
15th?
think they're doing
Okay.
2 episodes per week then, because that's not that far away.
That is
Because- because
wow,
they're-
yeah.
They're doing like what 12 episodes?
That's 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, they're doing 12
Technically,
episodes. And you want to know why they're doing that? Is because they want to get Andor out right away.
that's true.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
gotta say that. I mean,
Go
I know
get
this
him,
isn't the
Daddy.
format for it, but I gotta say, I really do
Get him,
like
Daddy.
what they're doing with Daredevil, and from what they've told us, or from what I've heard, Punisher is gonna be the special presentation.
Yeah, they're
or
doing a
whatever.
special presentation. Also,
I think they might have a good thing on their hands going this way, like actually treating it like old school TV and giving us fully fledged stories, like long played out stories with these characters, man. I'm
also,
excited.
Also, what's her name? Jessica Rittner, who plays Wait, I think I got her first name wrong.
You just combined her names. Something Ritter.
Ritter.
It starts with a K, right?
I
Kristen
forgot.
Ritter.
Kristen, is it?
Kristen
it's
Ritter. Yeah.
It's Kirsten Ritter or Kristen
Is
Ritter.
it Kirsten.
Kristen.
Kristen.
Anyways,
Kirsten.
Jessica Jones.
Kirsten. Let's just combine both
Kristen.
the names.
It's Kristen.
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 Kirsten.
So
Kristen.
they're filming season 2 of Daredevil right now, and she just posted a selfie in New York.
That makes sense because the running rumor is that they're trying to bring back all of the Netflix the Defenders,
including Danny Rand,
including Iron Fist.
Yeah, which I would actually be stoked about that, because like having him have the care of Feige, but I think that would make for a really good.
Yeah,
Iron Fist.
I think it's possible. I think the fact that they went with Danny Rand at that time kind of hurt them, because that was still kind of in the peak of the Arrowverse on the CW, and the origin stories were vastly similar. And a lot of people were making like very strong comparisons
for
early
Arrow,
on.
for Green
Two
Arrow.
billionaires that like went missing, and then all of a sudden, like while they were missing, they underwent training and then came back trying to retake their city. Like it was kind of like, yeah, that we've heard this story before. And then on top of that, the writing was like at the time watching Iron Fist, this is the way I see it. It was like really cool to no payoff. Like I was engaged in the story, but then it was just like nothing came of it. So in hindsight, it was like very just long, drawn out, and boring, and like had you like paying attention for no fucking reason.
Dude, so my brother is watching Iron Fist right now, because he's like shit, I realized that I didn't watch all these shows and I want to watch Daredevil. So he's rewatching everything in sequence. Him and my dad both are. And I was over there this weekend, and we were watching some of the Iron Fist episodes while we were playing some Magic, and I was just like, this show is a lot more brutal than I remember it being.
Yeah, no, they definitely had a lot of more like mature stuff going on in the Netflix shows and stuff like that, which I appreciate that for.
Homeboy was killed, like not Danny Rand, but this other character killed some people, and they called some people over to help him clean up the mess, and he's sitting there like using a weapon. I can't remember what it was, but he's like smashing their faces in so they can't be recognized on who they were. And he's like removing the teeth, and he's like talking to his son like everything's okay, and you can just tell how insane this guy is. And he's just got blood splattered all over. It was like straight up American Psycho like behavior. I was just like, holy shit, I do not remember this at all from the show.
Yeah, dude, it's like I think it might have been like towards the end of like season 1 of The Punisher. Like the only reason I remember this is because I remember it was like a couple week or like a week after Thanksgiving when it happened, and I was like breaking down the turkey, like getting ready, just throwing away the scraps and stuff like that. And it was the scene where the Punisher literally just like shoves his thumbs into some dude's eye sockets. And as he was doing that, I was literally like shoving my thumb into parts of this turkey to break it in half. And I was like, oh, this is a weird sensory thing right now. Like I'm seeing him do this, and I'm doing the same thing at the same time. Like,
like you're doing it too
I like freaked myself out for
flesh of some extent. I gotta do my Magic check-in because it's been a while.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. We've kind of just been like,
or no, I got a Sauron deck. The Sauron commander.
I saw your post about it,
dude.
It was the collector commander set.
No, not the collector one. It comes with it came with a collector sampler pack, but dude,
gotcha.
Sauron, and I put them in gold sleeves. Yeah,
gold sleeves.
But yeah, dude, this deck is crazy.
Nice
I played my brother at Commander this weekend. We played 4 games. He didn't win a single one.
Oh, what a
And
fucking
Yeah.
he spent like over $200 on the Warhammer Necron deck because it's one of the best decks you can buy. Like that's a
Nice
that's
deck.
a pre-built one, and I built a deck. Like while I was over at their house, I built a deck, and he 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 got mad because I beat him with a deck I built on the spot. But yeah.
Yeah, that
What a
checks out.
loser, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But Ernell,
Yes, sir.
you said you had some things to talk about tonight.
I do. I have a
Different
thing
things.
that I wanted to present to
As
you
a
guys
thing.
that I think would be a lot of fun, especially with us three, because I think that like this sort of containment will make it for a better. Gentlemen, I would like to introduce what I am so namely dubbing the annoying Olympics.
What?
So what I have here is a prepared list that I'm effectively kind of bracketing here with you guys. And this bracket is a tiered list here of annoying thing versus annoying thing. And I want to effectively find what the most annoying thing is that can possibly happen to a person.
And you
Fuck it,
like
let's go.
you have this like on a list right now.
I have a list in front of me of 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 2 more that I have on my phone. I have a list of 14 annoying things that I want us to come down and find out what is the most annoying. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna do process of elimination here. Okay. Yes,
Is
sir.
one of them showing off your magic card?
No, it's not. It's not. There's definitely worse things. Definitely worse things out there.
You.
Because as a matter of fact, we shall begin, gentlemen.
At
we
least
shall
I'm not
begin.
playing Lorcana.
All right, let's go.
That's true.
I
Our
have
first,
Hero and Tadashi.
our first matchup. We have A, people blocking the aisle at stores. Or B, someone telling you to pick dinner but denying every suggestion you make.
That's ultimately more annoying because I can tell somebody to get out of my way in a store and they'll get out of my way. or like I can be nice about it or I can be mean about it. It usually has the same outcome. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
I'm kind of the opposite here okay. If you are in my fucking way, it's okay. The worst part is you're in the fucking aisle, okay? It is a universally known walk space, okay? Don't fucking stop, okay? I, as a married individual, consistently deal with, oh, hey, what do you want to eat? I don't know. You choose. Okay, how about this? No. How about this? No. I've grown to become
used
just like
to it is what you're
I'm
saying?
used to it. I'm resilient to it at this point.
Oh, resilient.
What I'm
you
not-
said seven.
Listen.
What I'm not resilient to is fucking people just stop. There are other fucking people trying to get through here, okay? Don't fucking stop in the middle of a fucking aisle, okay? Move over to the fucking side. Move. I swear to
Xander.
fucking God.
Xander.
Devin.
Here's
Common
the thing.
fucking sense.
How many times do you go down an aisle and you're looking for something and then you have to take a step back to look at the shelves?
Almost every single fucking day I go to a store.
Exactly, dude. You are also going to be that person that's in the way. You are also going to be that person that's standing in the middle of the aisle looking at something.
No, I step off to the side, dude.
Well, like it's how you can't tell me you've never just been like, oh shit, I'm in the way. Like you can't say that that's never happened. You know what I mean? You can't say that's never happened.
I have by accident.
Exactly, dude. And anytime somebody's in the middle of the aisle, it's always going to be a different person.
But
Always
the
going
only
to be a
time I've
different person.
been in someone's way,
You know
is
what's
if
more
I
annoying? No, there's something that's more annoying at grocery stores, which I wonder if Ernell has this on the list.
It might be. We don't say it. Don't say it.
There's
'Cause it
something
might be on the
infinitely
we'll
more
hold off on that.
annoying
Yeah,
because most
there
of
could be.
I'd say
All I'm gonna say is-
99.9% of the
Here.
time you could just be like, "Hey, can I get by?" and they let you buy. Like that's not
For
that
the
big of a
sake of
deal,
time,
dude.
For the sake of time, I'm the opposite. I'm voting for people in the way.
I'm voting.
As
I'm voting for the food one.
As the tiebreaker, I have to say the dinner one is the most annoying to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they are pretty close, which is why I had them matched up. That's why I had them matched up here, because I think that they're two very different types of annoying. But the dinner one, fucking
Way
makes
more
my skin
annoying.
crawl,
Way
dude. Oh
more
my God.
annoying.
Because I think Devin's right. I think that you can just be like, hey, excuse me, and they won't listen. You'd be like, hey, can you get out of the way? And like then they'll listen to you, right?
Yeah.
The dinner thing, you're at a standstill. You're at a standstill. Like, unless you just choose, you're not getting dinner. There is no dinner
Yeah.
plans anymore. Like, unless you just suck it up and deal with it. Like,
I think and don't take this the wrong way. This is not me trying to toot my own horn or anything like that. But I think it's because I'm so overly what's the word? Just overly aware of my surroundings at all times. Like I am actively making sure that like I am not in anyone's way. I know my exit routes. I know the path. Right?
He is him.
So when other
He is him,
people when other people are actively just like fucking flippant about where they're just choosing to stop and converse or do whatever the fuck, jerking it in the fucking middle of the goddamn fucking home goods aisle way.
What's
When
wrong with
there's
jerking
only
it?
like this fucking amount of space, this little space to walk through, and I'm trying to get the fuck out of there because I had some bad sushi and now I got the runs. Okay,
See,
the
now that's
fuck
just
out
a
of my
you
way,
problem.
dude.
That's just a you problem at that point, though. Like,
Or just because I don't do well in big crowds and I have severe anxiety and I want to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my way, dude.
again, that's a you problem, dog.
I know. I'm on medication for it.
that's
right
okay.
here.
I had the tiebreaker in. It's fine. We will go with the dinner picking one. Let me see here. I gotta try to change this in some kind of way.
Do you have like a March Madness bracket thing going? Like
He
that's
totally
hilarious.
Not yet, but I'll probably make one, to be honest with you.
okay.
He totally does.
I was gonna
dog.
say,
He
I mean, we
totally
might as
does.
well. It is that time of the year. So
I can probably make it after the episode. Okay, next up, our next matchup. Your sock sliding down your heel while walking, or quote unquote unrecognized item in the bagging area.
I don't think I've ever had that happening to me, if I'm gonna be honest, that second part. So I'm gonna have to go with the
neither have I.
yeah. I'm gonna have to go with the
Really?
sock. I'm gonna have to go with the
I'm
sock.
gonna go with the sock as well.
Yeah.
The unrecognized item in the bagging area thing fucking drives me crazy, dude.
I-
But you guys are in agreement. So we have 2, 4, 3. Making the sock going down the heel is definitely a fucking nightmare.
It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Especially like I can envision it now. Like it's summertime.
Uh-huh.
It's 2014. You're at the Vans Warp Tour.
Yep.
You're wearing your brand new Vans or Adidas or Nikes that you just got specifically because you wanted to have good shoes that were going to get dirty as fuck anyways because you're at
Yes,
Vans
of
Warp
course.
Tour.
There's a guy wearing a Free Hugs t-shirt walking by you.
Yeah. And every like 45 minutes because you're wearing these socks that like just go right up to
Ankle
your
socks.
ankle, but
Ankle
like
socks. Yeah.
their ankle, and they're thin because it's hot out and you didn't want to have your feet sweat too much, but your shoes are new, so they're not like broken in. So it just the sock goes down. You gotta stop like every like 30-40 minutes to fix it. You know,
that is exactly why I no longer wear ankle socks.
Yeah, no, dude, I
Who
used to wear
wears socks, dog? Get those dogs up, brother.
I used to wear no-show socks.
Wait,
a
are we wearing
lot.
the same slides?
Maybe.
Are those
I think you
Adidas?
guys are.
No, they're a little different. They're a little
His
different.
are a little. His only have 2 stripes. His
Oh,
only
yeah.
have 2 stripes.
Mine are
A
Adidas.
little bit
Mine are Adidas.
But pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah, he has Xander has those Idades.
Idades. It's like an E instead of an A.
That's Target.
Yeah, the Idades, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly what those are. I feel it, brother. I feel it. All right, next matchup here we have people talking on speakerphone in public versus the person driving in front of you not using their turn signal.
People talking on speakerphone in public, 100%. And actually, there's I don't know if you have this one on the list, but it's speakerphone adjacent.
I don't have any other speakerphone things. So
when people listen to music on their speaker,
oh my God,
and
right.
they're trying to rap over a song that already has lyrics on it, but they're trying to use their own lyrics.
Okay,
Fuck off.
I would argue these are of the same. I think that these are the same. Xander, yes.
Yeah, run through both of them for me one more time because we got the speakerphone. We have a lot of speakerphone.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
So people talking on speakerphone in public
Yep.
versus the driver in front of you not using their turn signal.
I do always make a
Okay,
comment when that
I think-
happens, but speakerphone in public, 100%.
I think a part of me, similarly to the food one, I've come to terms with people are just fucking idiots and they're just not going to use their fucking turn signals.
Sure.
So I'm kind of
You've learned to accept it, if you
that.
will.
In a way, the speakerphone one though, I feel like it has to reach a certain decibel for me to get really annoyed about it because I genuinely don't give a fuck about it. Like people can just be like talking on their speakerphone and stuff like that, and that's fine. Like if they're talking like this, that's fine.
Xander,
and I can zone the fuck out of their conversation. But if they're like, yeah, man, we gotta get it to 1,000, man. Like fuck off, dude. Like
here's the thing though.
No one cares about your.
We gotta get
conversation.
10,000.
How long has it been since you've taken public transit without headphones though?
Literally last week.
Okay, fair enough.
I was on the BC
well played,
Metro.
sir. Well played. I guess the timing of my question was not very. So what's your vote, Xander? What's your vote?
I mean, if I had to say what was more annoying, I would honestly say the turn signal one because I genuinely just have more road rage than anything.
You just so happen to hate that more. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm speakerphone all the way.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like my heart tells me that I'm more annoyed about the speakerphone thing, but I get angrier about the turn signal thing because that's like legit putting people in danger, right?
Yeah, dude.
Like to me, like that one I'm probably gonna have to give. I'm probably gonna have to give that one.
It's just look at just fucking.
Yeah, like they're real close between these two. I'm fucking annoyed as shit even thinking about them. But
you think, as the guy who is a professional driver for his job right now, would be more annoyed at the blinker thing? But
maybe.
No,
but
I live in Portland, and I go to Winco for groceries.
Sidebar. Are there any other traffic related items on this list?
No. Wait, yes, one.
Right. Ooh, okay.
Let's wait because I have things too.
Sure,
especially because I almost got into a bad accident on 84 when I was going back to the terminal today. Like I was
Yeah.
I was like halfway getting into a lane, and this car comes out of nowhere, almost sideswipes me, like just
Dude,
weaving through traffic.
It's always the
and
worst when you
he didn't even have a cool car. He didn't even have a cool fast car. He was driving some shitty fucking Ford Taurus.
Are you hold on. Are you saying you would have allowed it if he had a cool car?
No, but like, why are you driving like that if you don't even have a cool car? You know what I mean? Like, you're driving a Ford Taurus. Like, come on. Yo, what up, Chocolate Thunder?
You are the what's happening, Chocolate Thunder? What's popping, dude?
Yo.
All right, our next matchup for the annoying Olympics. Someone getting a lottery ticket in front of you at the gas station cashier. Or people chewing loudly.
All right. First of all, I don't see how the first one is annoying to you, so you're gonna have to elaborate that one to me because that doesn't annoy me personally.
The timeless thing of the person in front of you, you're waiting to pay for gas. The guy in front of you says, "Yeah, can I get a number 8 and I want to get these numbers on Keno." So now you're standing there for 20 fucking minutes while this guy is organizing his fucking Keno ticket.
Anytime anybody's
that's
got
luck, dude. That is pure luck, brother.
Anytime anybody's, it's never 20 minutes. It's usually just a couple minutes. But the problem is if I'm getting gas, I'm already paying at the pump.
Yeah.
No, for sure. So here's where this came from, right? We were on during this last trip to Vegas for the band. I had gone to the pump to pay. It wouldn't take my fucking card. So I had to go inside to pay in cash at the or pay with my card at the cash register. And I had to stand there for 15 fucking minutes because the fucking Keno machine wasn't working at the cash register. And the guy wouldn't just say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Never mind. I'll come back later." Xander, your hand was up first.
So do you think, now I'm not trying to play your therapist or anything like that, but do you think, Ernell, that this sudden aggression towards this man may have been compounded by the fact that you couldn't pay at the pump?
Devin, your question.
I think Xander was going about this in a much more what's the word I'm looking for? Articulate way. Articulate way.
Articulate, yeah, that's good.
Ernell, I just think that's a you problem.
Oh my god! So I'm guessing the votes here are for chewing loudly, right? I'm assuming that's what wins here.
Close your goddamn mouth, dude. Close your goddamn fucking mouth when you chew.
That's some real shit, though. People chewing loudly is fucking obnoxious as fuck. All right, our next matchup here.
Before I realized I was muted, but I was gonna say there was a girl that I went on a date with a few times for like a month, almost 2 months, and like I got so not interested in hanging out with her anymore because every single time we got food, I just started noticing how loudly she chewed. And I remember like I made steak and like I make steak like a little rare, a little medium, and I remember like it was a fucking bomb ass dinner. I was like, yeah, this is. I'm like grubbing. I'm like, and then I just hear this, and I'm just like, I'm like. I remember like waiting. I remember waiting, and I was just like, "Is that you?"
Oh my god!
I was just like,
dude.
"Oh, is what me?" I'm like, "You're kind of chewing pretty loud right now."
Is there a squirrel in here? Is there a squirrel in the living room? Well, that's crazy, dude. All right, our next matchup for the annoying Olympics. Next up here, we have someone eating a majority of the potato chip, but only leaving a small piece of chip in their fingers instead of eating the whole thing.
Not something I've ever really noticed before, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Versus the person you're talking to being more engaged with their phone than what you're saying.
That one.
Oh, the latter.
Yeah,
100%.
You know what that reminds me of?
100%.
This is very personal. It's Hey, stop playing games so we can hang out and watch something together. Proceeds to do this while on the couch.
Jesus. Devin took a real deep cut there. That was crazy.
Don't act like none of us have never encountered that before.
No, for sure.
It's like
it's a thing, though. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. It's annoying. It's
that's
a thing,
annoying as fuck, dude. Like honestly, that's annoying. That's fucking annoying.
Hey Xander, could you fuck yourself, please? Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my Instagram real quick.
I'm glad that we're all in the same consensus on this one. Our next matchup. Men who put their hands on a woman's lower back when they hold the door open for them.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Versus water trickling down your forearms when you're wearing a long sleeve tee and washing your hands at the sink.
First,
I will add an additive here. It doesn't have to be restricted to just washing your hands up the sink. That could be anything you're doing at the sink
just
while wearing long sleeves, right?
water
Like you pull them up, and you're like, all right, gotta be extra careful. And he just so happened to get water going down the fucking forearm, and it still gets on your fucking sleeve.
So
Water
I have
dries.
an added issue with that sometimes with some of my shirts because sometimes they don't actually go all the way up. In fact,
because you
I
jack
have
off
some
too much,
stuff
dude.
that I know. But there's some that don't go like right here,
Is
and
one
then they slip
forearm
down.
bigger than the
It
other?
gets really. Yes, my right. It's my right.
For sure, dude. For sure,
I'm
dude.
kidding. No, but so that's an issue. But can I just for verification, the man holding the door open for the woman, he doesn't know the woman, correct?
No. I'm going
No.
number one all the way right now. Number one all the way.
Yeah, number one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I
Don't
think,
be a
I think
fucking
that
creep.
is
Don't be a creep.
super fucking
Don't be a
creepy.
fucking creep.
I see that shit like,
Because you see it and you're like, I want to fucking say so. The only time I really do say something, if I can notice like a very visibly uncomfortable person, or if it happens to like one of my friends or something, that's like I the second it happens to my friend, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Granted,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. I have never once seen that ever.
I've maybe seen it like a couple times in my life. I can't like think about it, but that's definitely
yeah, no, 100%. I can take water
My
up the sleeve any day
vengeance.
over that. Like,
Also, Chocolate Thunder playing football, getting ready for football season.
Yeah, dude. Chocolate
Yes, sir.
Thunder plays football, man.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What football? Do we know?
I think semi-pro.
That's
If I
fucking
remember
lit.
correctly. I might be
That's
wrong about
fucking-
that. Don't take my word for that. But yeah, Vengeance. What's happening? Vengeance? Our last official matchup for the first round, we have YouTube ads on your phone, or versus four-way stop sign intersections where you and the other driver don't know who should go.
I'm gonna go with number 2 because I live in fucking Portland and I see it all the time. All the time. No, you go. No, you go. You go.
Dude.
You go.
I was gonna say, I feel like at that moment we all just had vivid memories. It was just like all of them playing at once, where we all came up to a four-way stop. We're just like, no, you go.
Oh my god, dude, it makes my fucking blood boil. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that was the other traffic related one that we had.
Okay.
But also on the YouTube related note, has anyone noticed, like, do YouTube ads, have they been like showing more frequently in some cases?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
They've been mega aggressive. Mega
dude,
aggressive.
like for real. Like I'll be watching, like, because my go-to recently has been either New Rockstars, shout out New Rockstars, love you guys, or Critical Role, also shout out Critical Role. But I've been watching those two, and they're relatively lengthy pieces of content.
Yeah.
But I've been like going like be like 2 minutes, 2 minutes, another ad. I'm like 2 minutes between an ad. What the fuck, dude? That's barely enough time to really like retain any of the content.
It's
I'm like,
yeah.
I love that I have an ad blocker built into my Chrome. So and it works on phone too. So like I've used YouTube browser instead of the app now.
I hate that shit. I hate it, dude.
But
I
like
hate using it. I love using app like specific. Like I can't use it in browser.
You're way better man than we are. I'll tell you that much.
But I get no ads. I get no ads on my phone that way.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, that's fine and dandy. But like I don't know. It's you have the app for a reason, you know, and the all the other aspects of the app are really nice and stuff like that. It's just no.
Because
But
like
I will say,
getting ads when I do use the app, I'm just like every single time I'm like,
I will say in this new age of streaming content and stuff like that, there has actually been a part of me that kind of misses old television and how television used to be, where you know we sit down, you watch your programming, it plays for like some odd minutes, and then you go to commercial break, and then you can get up and go do whatever you want to do. After the commercials play, you come back and you know you watch your show, stuff like that. I've kind of missed that aspect of it. So, and honestly, I've the only streaming service that I pay for like ad free whatever is Spotify. That's the only thing I pay for. Everything else, I lower tier. I get ads all the fucking time. I get ads with, you know, with Apple TV, Prime Video, all that stuff. It's whatever. It is
the
what
thing
it is.
I like
grew
about
up
Prime though,
in an era with.
The thing I like about Prime ads, they're always just at the beginning of what you're watching, and that's like it.
Not always. Not always.
That's all what I've experienced, at least.
So yeah, wait, what do you mean by not always?
I've been getting them mid show.
I don't. Mine are like just in the beginning.
Oh, this was it Friday? No, Thursday. This Thursday when we watched the Reacher finale, I will text you a timestamp when I get the ads just to verify.
Okay, I'll be watching it too, so I'll let you know.
Yeah. Which is good because I forgot that you actually watched that show. So and until you mentioned it during the intro. So I definitely want to chat about Reacher with you with that one because I've been chatting with Garrick about Reacher. So
you know what I just realized,
dude, you see his butt this season. It's amazing.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah, and you see some side boob too.
You do. Nice side titty. Gentlemen, I did remember I have the two that were on my phone as well. So we have one more for this round before we move on to the second rounds here. Firstly, cling film.
What?
Cling film. You know the
cling wrap?
Well, cling wrap, yeah. Saran wrap. Or versus.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
You see what I'm getting? You pick up what I'm putting down?
I see what you mean.
Tug it out of the box, the teeth. It never is even. You have to like. It does. Dude,
there's an art to it. There's an art to it. You gotta lay.
There really is. And I've actually been experiencing a similar experience with parchment paper. But
that is
versus
suburban.
Being put on hold multiple different times for one phone call.
That one.
Okay, being a veteran. Being a veteran.
Yeah, I bet, dude. I bet, dude. That shit drives me fucking insane, man. All right, so I'm assuming we're all in agreement about being put on hold. Is that
number
the winner
two
for
number two?
That one, yeah. Okay. Xander.
Yeah, because like I get it with the cling wrap. I get it. You know, you do that. You just
right. It's annoying, right? It's obnoxious.
It's annoying, but you know, you make it work. You make it work.
Right.
You can't make it work by being put on hold multiple times. Okay. I'm talking to you, USAA. I'm talking to you, Navy Federal. Okay. I'm talking to you, VA. Okay.
Yep. Devin.
Can I add two to this? for this bracket?
It'll make our brackets uneven, unfortunately.
Mm,
But we'll put a
I
couple
did want to
honorable
mention-
mentions. We'll put some honorable mentions at the end for
Okay.
once we
Okay.
get the winner here.
I
So
got-
I
that
have
other
some. I
traffic
have
one,
some.
so.
round 2. We have the winners of the last round. Firstly, someone telling you to pick up dinner but denying every suggestion you make, versus your socks sliding down your heel while walking.
Socks.
Socks.
Really? Wow, you guys were like uncontested about that. That sock thing really did the duty, huh? Okay.
I have a lot of experience. Okay.
It's pretty annoying. It is pretty annoying. I will
And
give you that much.
it can actually add physical harm and uncomfiness.
The blister, right? The blistering.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay. Next matchup. Driver in front of you not using their turn signal versus chewing loudly.
Chewing loudly.
Chewing loudly.
Chewing loudly.
All right.
This is when it gets really easy.
Yeah, that is a pretty annoying thing. That is a pretty annoying thing. I guess I'm not as susceptible to it because I have hearing loss. So I don't like it, you have to be chewing really fucking loud for me to be able to hear it. You know what I mean? Like aggressively loud. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
According to my doctor, my hearing and vision is impeccable. So I hear that shit.
This fucking guy.
This guy.
You know what I'm
Listen.
saying?
My
eyesight, my hearing is perfect.
Yeah,
It's not perfect. It's not perfect,
Jesus.
but it's pretty good.
I have perfect hearing and eyesight too, but you don't see me fucking bragging about it. Jesus.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Hey, this is a
fucking
recent
guy.
thing I found out. Okay, you know.
Oh, I knew this like years ago.
Ernell.
He's red pilled as fuck, dude. He's awakened,
gosh.
brother. He's
Ernell.
he's in an astral plane above us all.
Listen. I just
Yeah,
want you to
yeah.
know it's not my fault that you had to be behind
still
a
hear you
guy
on
at the
the
gas
microphone.
station
for sure.
for 20 minutes while he was trying to
Listen, okay, he
buy
was taking a
keto
fucking
ticket.
long time, man. It
Was it
fucking
really
annoying as
20
shit.
minutes though, or are you over exaggerating?
It was like just under 20 minutes.
but that's not 20 minutes. Under, but not.
Okay, 18. My fucking bad. Like
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was a fucking long.
Did
It
he
was a
get
longer
anything?
time than you should be. in
Did
a
you look
fucking gas
around?
station.
Did you look around and you're like, maybe I should get that drink?
There were enough people that it was long enough that the line had 10 people in a gas station, brother. In a gas station mini mart.
You know,
10
it wasn't
people in a line.
too long ago where I was actually in a line at a gas station, but I don't remember the experience because I think I just like tuned. I was like on autopilot, just like tuned out the
It
world.
could have been. All right, next matchup we have here. The person you're talking to being more engaged with their phone than what you are saying versus guys who put their hands on a woman's lower back when they hold the door open for them.
Okay,
That's
so
a tough
I do want to iterate. The second one's really creepy and weird, but I don't feel like it's a common thing. At least what I see, you know.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's not.
But I think it's common enough, right?
It is, but off of personal experience, I'm gonna have to go with the first one.
Okay, fair enough. Xander, your vote.
Yeah, I gotta say, like off because like I said, I've never once seen a man do something like that, and I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping this is the case, that I've lived in areas where most men, if they see another person doing that, they would fucking call them out on that shit. Because I have been in situations where similar creepy behavior has taken place in front of people, and that shit was called out immediately. So that I take some pride in that. That being said, I'm gonna have to go with the first one as well.
All right, sounds good. Majority vote there. That is A-okay. All right, our last matchup for round 2 here. Being put on hold multiple different times for one phone call. Versus 4-way stop sign intersections where you and the other driver don't know who should go.
Number 2, 4-way stop sign.
I'm gonna go with being on hold. Being put on hold is much more annoying to me. I genuinely especially because okay, so the reason I say this is because in most cases that has happened. I'm not necessarily in such a hurry to get to where I'm going, to where that four-way intersection excursion is such a detriment to what's happening, because I typically leave early enough to make sure that if something
Oh,
like
so
that
he
happens,
avoids
I
the
account
problem
for that.
entirely, so it doesn't matter
Yeah.
to him. You know what I'm saying?
But when I
Jesus,
make
man.
phone calls and like phone call, I spoke about my anxiety earlier. Like phone calls, dude, and this sucks because like my last job was like nothing but phone calls. But making phone calls, like especially with my job now, like I'm doing other stuff. Okay, if I'm making a phone call, like it needs to be fucking quick. Okay, I don't have the fucking time to be on there for an hour or whatever. Like I just want to make my phone call, get the business fucking done, and get off the fucking phone. That's it. Okay, so I can get on with my life. I
That's
don't
fair.
like sitting there waiting, not being able to get on with my shit. Okay, I have to sit here
Mhm.
and do absolutely fucking nothing and wait on
Mhm.
your ass
Yep.
because you the ball's in your court, dude. Like you can do whatever. You're sitting there scratching your fucking balls for all I know. Okay,
Mhm.
while I'm sitting here waiting to get something fucking done.
Mhm.
That's yeah. That's
Hey, Devin. Hey, Devin.
Yes.
Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you know. I agree with you. Humbly, as someone that has AirPods and fucking uses them.
Same.
Get fucked, Xander.
I can't
Get fucked,
multitask.
Xander.
I have okay.
You fuck Xander.
I have. I guess that's another part of my anxiety. I can't be on a phone call and then go about my business at the same time. Like if I'm on the phone, if I'm in a conversation on the phone, I am my brain has to be dedicated to the phone. Okay, I don't have time for anything else. I
Man,
can't.
Xander can't multitask. That's
I
what I mean.
can't. I can't.
I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. Like it
talking
is.
about it, I can't.
He can't
it's making
do
me sweat.
math.
It's
He
making-
can't multicast.
Round
One
3,
forearm
gentlemen.
is bigger than the other one.
Round
thought of
3.
it- The thought of it alone is making my blood boil, and like everything's getting hot and sweat. Are you sweating? Is it sweaty in there for you too? It's sweaty here. It's I don't
Round
like it.
3,
I don't like it.
gentlemen. We have our first matchup. People chewing loudly versus your socks sliding down your heel while walking.
People chewing loudly.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't
People,
know, man.
well,
That's
all
tough.
right. That's because you have a hearing impairment. Okay.
That's true. Yeah, no. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair argument.
And that's
to be had.
no diss on you. That's just you're
No,
lucky.
for sure. I get it.
You're
I get it,
lucky.
yeah.
This
get it.
is the one good luck scenario you have due to your
it's cool, dude.
impairment.
No, it's fine. It's not the first time you've made fun of me for a disability. It's okay.
Hey, look, listen, it's a you problem. We get it. Okay.
I'm going to go with chewing loudly as well because that is something out
Oh.
of your control. That is
Yeah.
something out of your control.
I like
Okay.
that. That's a good argument. Okay. All right. People chewing loudly wins round 3. And next we move to our second and last matchup for round 3. The person you're talking to being more engaged with their phone than what you are saying versus 4-way stop sign intersections.
Number
where
one.
You and the other driver don't know who
Number one.
should go.
Number one. Number one.
Standard?
Yeah,
Phone or intersection?
more engaged with the phone. More engaged with the phone.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. One is a way of being. The other is gone after like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
the reason I was thinking so long on that one was mostly because I saw Devin had a message in Discord there for a second. So I was actually like thinking of should I call him out for like paying more attention to Discord than
I can multitask. Listen, you can't multitask. I've been
That's
present
fair.
this whole
That's
conversation.
fair. I'm sweating again. I'm sweating. You're calling me. I'm sweating. I don't like it.
finally our finals for the official 2025, excuse me. I was about a year off. 2025 Annoying Olympics. We have people chewing loudly versus the person you're talking to being more engaged with their phone than what you are saying.
I'm gonna go with people you're talking to. I'm gonna go with that one.
Devin's got a personal vendetta against this one.
I do.
Vendetta against this one.
I do. People chewing loudly, pretty fucking bad. Trust me. Like from personal experience, pretty bad. That's recent too. I do want to let you know that's recent. So it's like it's there, but the phone thing that happens. You know what's annoying when you're like on tour and you're talking to somebody, and then they bring up their phone and they just start looking at their phone, and it's just like not only is it like them not paying attention to the conversation at hand, but it's also the element of like, is this motherfucker cool guying me right now? You know what I mean?
I think that's so different on tour though. You know, like because everyone's kind of just trying to you've had it happen. Time, you know,
you've had it happen though too, like where someone's just like not really paying attention. Oh, what do you say?
Yeah, but like I don't know. I mean, like I get it when it's on tour. When it's at home is when I feel it's more unforgivable because it's like because at least like if you're gonna be on your phone while we're talking, at least like engage with me while it's happening, right? Like
right.
Look at your phone, come back and be like, why the fuck would that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like actually like hey, a little bit like there's a 50-50 split
in that.
I need you engaged with me 51%. Do your phone 49, right? Like that's what I need.
That's fair.
Because I do the same thing too, right? Like sometimes someone's talking to me, I just
you
so
go 90,
remember.
I comes in. You don't go the whole
shit, like I gotta do this thing, and I'll like start doing the thing, and like Marilyn will start talking about something like off to the side, and I'll be like, oh shit, and I'll like realize she's talking, and then start tuning in a little bit more, and realize that I'm just doom scrolling on my phone, right? And so like obviously this is the more important thing here. So Devin's vote is the phone. Xander, what is your official vote?
So we have phone versus chewing loudly. All right. Ooh, okay. This is tough. Because like I said earlier, one of the biggest factors in this is something that is out of your control. If it's within your control, you have every tool in your arsenal to prevent it from happening. That being said, both can be addressed as well with a simple conversation, you know. Sure. Like hey sure. You're chewing kind of loudly there.
Quit being a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Or fucking stop that shit.
Hey, do you mind putting the phone down and maybe paying attention to me for a little bit?
See, the phone one always turns into an argument.
I think, well, here's the thing, though. I think one always turns into an argument, but the other one, you're perceived as rude if you engage with it, right? Like people are like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, chewing kind of like how I joke about when like Devin like was saying that I was like breathing in a microphone. I know that I've like been playing heel on that for like fucking years now, but people actually legit like get up in their fucking feelings if you call them out for like chewing loudly. Like, oh, what? Like they're just like, oh shit, my bad, because it's like fundamentally who they are as a person, right? And you're attacking them because of that's how they perceive it, dude. It's like either way, you're kind of looking like a dick. One, you're starting a fight because like you know the person doesn't want to put down their fucking phone. The other one, you're starting a fight because they can't handle the fact that they chew too fucking loud, right? So. Which one is the bigger the sins?
Tough. It's tough, dude. It's tough. They're both equally annoying in my brain right now. Like I'm just trying to see which one edges it out more. You know, it's
well. Then let's do this then. Devin votes for the phone. I vote for the people chewing loudly. Because
why you can't even hear them?
If I could, and when I do, ableist. When I do, I think it is infinitely more annoying. Infinitely.
Who the fuck are you hanging out with that's like
That's what I'm saying, dude. Because if I can hear you have to be chewing loud, bro. So it's like it's like no contest, dude. Like, like if I can hear, everyone else here can fucking hear it too, dude.
I think I have a route that I'm going to take with this.
Okay.
And it's the route that I've been taking with quite a few of them, and it's my resiliency that I have developed over the years, because I have realized that my own offspring, my lovely bundle of joy, is a loud chewer.
Oh.
And I
Liddy's
have
a loud chewer,
grown,
dude. Liddy's a loud chewer.
I have grown used to it.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that thing that Sean Connery said?
Yes, of course.
No.
Devin picked up what I was doing it right away. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding, everyone at home. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Holy shit! I can't believe he suggested that.
I'm kidding. I love you, Lydia. I love you. We would never condone. We would never condone.
Xander out here just like
Oh my god. So it sounds like the winner of the 2025 Annoying Olympics is the person you're talking to being more engaged with their phone than what you are saying. Clap it up, boys. Clap it up. We got our winner. We got our winner. That's right. That is officially, annoying clap. Annoying clap.
No, I'm clapping the back of my hand.
Clap of the back of the hand. Yeah. Holy shit. All right, boys. We are cutting it real close to time, so let's do like one annoying honorable mentions each.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I got one.
Okay.
Someone's showing you music, but they keep skipping the songs before they end.
Oh, they're not showing you the whole thing.
Yeah, they'll like put on a song and then they skip it.
Okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Very niche, but tasteful. I like that. That. That's a good pick. Good pick. Xander, you got one?
Yes, mine was the traffic related one.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and preface this by saying that I came into driving knowledge understanding that the left lane was the passing lane and the fast lane. Not the I'ma just ride in the left lane because I can lane. So I find it extremely annoying when you're just riding the left lane under the fucking speed limit, like the world is your fucking oyster and no one else has anywhere else to fucking be. Like, excuse me. And then there's a fucking truck over here on the right lane, and you're just cruising in the left lane, and I'm trying to get around the fucking truck. And so I go over to the left lane, and you're just sitting there 20 under the fucking speed limit, and I can't get around the fucking truck because you're just chilling the entire fucking way. Get the fuck out of the left lane, dude. Are you fucking kidding? And then, and then the truck in the right lane speeds up, and fucking freight trucks get out of the fucking left lane. No, the freight truck gets in the left lane. Yeah. And now I'm stuck behind a truck and a fucking slow ass driver, dude. Fuck off.
Wow. Xander really does get some road rage, dude. I can see it. I can see it bright as day.
Dude, you just said fuck like 16 times.
Yeah, he was on it, dude. He was on it, man. Yeah. He was looking on it, dude. Jesus Christ, man. My honorable mention before we close out here will be when someone does you a favor and then holds it over your head.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
That's my dad. That's 100% my dad.
It's usually parents, right? It's usually parents, right? Or that super dick friend that like isn't really like a friend, but like, you know, you kind of you kind of hang out with them every
They're
once in a while.
they're like a little bit more well off, and then they see an advantage by giving helping you out a little bit.
Oh yeah,
only
no,
to get later on.
I have somebody who's not my friend anymore because they've done some shisty shit.
They do that shit, dude. They do that shit. It's
I
like,
think
oh,
you know
fucking
exactly
shut
who
up,
I'm
dude.
talking about. I think I know.
I might. Like, I'll probably know who it is, but I don't know.
He
the
plays
backstory
drums.
behind it.
I will say, in my experience, it's learned behavior. Just saying.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's learned behavior for you guys. Devin, let's fucking close it out, dog. Let's get
Yeah,
outta here.
yeah. Let's talk about what we got going on the rest of the week.
Yes, that's right. We got nudes on Tuesday, nudes on Wednesday, nudes on Thursday.
No, this is for GK's weekly rundown, not your OnlyFans.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah, not Ernell's, just mine.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Find me at onlyfans.com/oakshaft.
Oh shit. What are we doing the rest of the week, Devin?
Guys, tomorrow on GKDR, we are having another fun episode. If you're in the Discord, I will let you know what's in the weekly schedule is not correct. We are actually going to be covering Assassin's Creed Shadows with Ernell here. He's going to be joining Garrick and I tomorrow. It's going to be quite the experience. It's going to be quite
the
good.
experience. Yes,
So-
I am this close to getting that game beat now.
Dude.
So here we go.
My whole tune and the way I feel about it has changed over the weekend as I've done my research on the game. I'm probably going to pick it up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just wait. I got lots of thoughts tomorrow, man. Lots of thoughts.
No. And then on Friday, in it, a bloody Friday, in it.
In it.
Ernell and I will be doing a spoiler-free review of Death of a Unicorn. That's right. We're going to go see Death of a Unicorn, and we're going to review that on Friday. And then on Saturday, we are going to be doing another episode of Songs from the Abyss. And
recording. Yeah.
Yep. And we'll be recording that day. If you subscribe, you can get the episode early. If you do not, it'll be available the following week. With that being said, we are exactly 7 days away from GK Fest. That's right. We're going to have a week-long celebration of 4 years at Good Kraken.
Days.
Yep. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna be streaming all week. I know for sure we'll be doing splash damage on Wednesday. Seeing how much fun we have that week, maybe we'll put some cool things in there for you guys.
Of course.
Some things and stuff.
Stuff.
Ernell's gonna be hosting Shipwreck show next Monday.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Grand.
And it's very possible that you may see us, like me, on multiple shows next week, like you'll see me every show this week.
I think Xander's on 2 pieces of content where me and Devin are pretty much going to be doing everything.
I'm doing everything. Yeah, I'm doing everything next week.
You've got me on Songs from the Abyss. You've got me on Shipwreck Show. You've got me on potentially. Oh yeah,
20,000 films.
And we are doing Friday.
Yeah, I might even do another secondary splash damage on Thursday. Who knows? I have the time for it.
I might even show up on Tuesday just for
not Thursday. Not Thursday because we're talking D&D stuff.
Oh, that's right. We might be doing D&D on Thursday. That's right.
Songs from the Abyss. Yes.
Yeah. So if you haven't checked out Songs from the Abyss yet, we will do it live for you guys for GK.
Our first live session. That's right.
And you'll want to be there for that because it can be pretty long. It can actually be pretty long.
Which I have to say, I was watching.
Long. Will you though?
I was watching our recent episode today at work, and I'm proud of myself. I'm getting a little bit better on switching on the Irish accent sooner rather because in the earlier episodes you can see that I'm struggling to respond.
Turn it on. Yeah.
Because I gotta turn it on, and then but now I can just go ahead and flip it on right there. I'm getting there. But also, Devin, you slipped up. You said Z. You didn't say Zed. You have to say Zed.
Okay, no, fuck you, because I have some friends that do not say Z, they say Z too.
That's
So
fair.
True.
That's fair.
That's factual.
yeah. I have a granted they're not English, but they are from Germany that I've been playing a lot of games with lately, and they say Z.
Mhm.
They say Z. It's half and half. The
It
more
depends
prominent
on the area.
the more
It depends on the
prominent
area.
Z
It
is
really
going to
depends
be
on- yeah.
Australian or New Zealand. That's going to be the more prominent Z that you're
We don't even say Z in New Zealand. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that right
but
now.
that's like
in,
the most
in
obvious
Wales they
places.
do.
Yeah.
Wales
Yeah.
they definitely do.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but like Australia 100%, that's like Z. 100%.
Well, my Irish source at work, she says Zed, so I'm going off of her.
That checks
She
out.
was
That checks
Yeah,
out.
that
Born and
again,
raised,
different
so-
areas. Different areas.
Different areas. Different areas. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Northern
Yeah.
Ireland for you.
Yeah, but anyways, be there for GK Fest. We're gonna be live all week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Which means that we're gonna be putting in a lot
be a
of
great
work
time.
behind the scenes and making sure everything pans out for everybody too.
Ah, damn, baby.
And yeah, go check out goodkraken.com. Go get yourself a hoodie. It's actually, don't get yourself a hoodie. Get yourself a hat, get yourself a t-shirt, and get yourself Carl the
Nice
mug.
t-shirt.
And the only reason why I say don't get yourself a hoodie is it's about to be warm. It's about to be warm. It's gonna be 75 here tomorrow.
It is.
Yeah.
We may have to go back to the drawing board and maybe potentially give you guys some warm weather attire. We'll see. You guys
Like
gotta go
booty
ahead
shorts.
and check out the store right now. Let us know what
Jock
you guys
straps.
like, what you
We can
don't
make it
like.
happen. We can make it happen.
We
Yeah,
can make
like
them happen.
anything you
You
want,
can always
give us an idea. Anything.
Yeah, you can join the Discord.
Condoms.
Let us know. Give us some suggestions. We'll take feedback.
Yeah.
I probably
Ribbed
will
for
take
their
it
pleasure.
very, very harshly. I'll probably
take
cry
nudes.
about it
Take
for a
nudes.
little bit.
We'll take nudes.
We don't do that. We don't do
No.
that. No, we don't do
Oh,
that.
okay. My bad.
I don't. No, we don't do that.
But if you want some,
Shut
let
the
us
fuck
know. Guys,
Because
this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 3 of the Brethren Court gather together to give
Brethren
you
Court.
nudes and anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you
Like
want more nudes, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit nudes, questions, and topics, and
No,
get
you can't submit
exclusive
nude.
post-show
You can't
nudes, and have early access to nudes before they go live on podcasts and video services. But you can also support our nudes by following and
Yep.
subscribing to Good Kraken
That's right.
over
That's
at
right.
onlyfans.com/Good
That's
Kraken
right.
Show.
That's right,
Or
yeah.
by subscribing to our
Yep.
nudes channel by
Uh-huh.
clicking the link in the details and description section below in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere.
That's
Until
right.
next time.
Nudes.
Just for legal purposes, there are no nudes.
Xander's wrong.